you guys have actually teamed up with one of our partners, Accushield, talking
Right.
about now being in sort of the sustainability period, hopefully through the pandemic. Let's talk a little bit about sort of the check-in experience with Accushield and sort of what that looks like for families and when people are visiting that. It's such a huge safety factor.
Yeah, it really is. And Accushield, any of the partners that we integrate into our Kisco operations, we look for the same values and the same approaches to business, that align with our principles, values, and beliefs. And Accushield is certainly a company that is aligned with our mission and our approach, and they've been a great partner through this. And we had Accushield terminals in a couple of communities, but I think once the pandemic started, we started to work with them very closely to understand how can we integrate the screening that where if individuals are coming into our communities, we can ask them the screening questions, and then at some point they integrated the technology so that we could capture temperatures. So initially they would do the screening on the Accushield terminal, and then we would capture the temperature separately through an infrared thermometer. And now that's all integrated into the terminal, and we have the complete flexibility to be able to integrate different screening questions. So communities might have different operating conditions on the ground. We can modify those screening questions and so forth. But where it became really important for us is in contact tracing. We know who came in to see that resident. We could then go out and do contact tracing and recommend isolation or whatever that might be. But I think where Accushield is so important for us, and we now have it in all of our communities and multiple terminals in our communities, is they've kept up with innovation. I mean, you can check in on your mobile phone and you can get a QR code, just scan it as you come in. It kind of speeds up that process. Accushield is one of those trusted partners that came along. We were using a bit before the pandemic, but since the pandemic, they've been a great partner and continue to evolve how we keep those environments as safe as possible.